Yep, that time of the week again from Harness Racing New South Wales, where we catch up with this man, the CEO, and John, g'day.
How are you?
Unfortunately, we have to keep talking about this. The drought not yet broken, offering some assistance.
Yeah, well, it's just on and on and on. It's a really critical stage, but the board members of Harness Racing New South Wales last week elected to continue the assistance we have in place. Now, for each starter in a trial or a race, there's $17.50 goes to the trainer, and of course if those people who operate stud farms or breeding nurseries, they can apply for assistance with the freight part of their when they're importing feed in. So it may seem like not enough, but it's the best we can do. By the time we roll this out, and this goes through until July or June 30 next year, it'll be near $2 million that Harness Racing New South Wales has put into the drought relief.
Let's hope it doesn't go on too much longer,
most
importantly.
Well, most importantly, we'd like everyone to like to see it break tomorrow, but we've got to look at the residue or the onflow of that, is that there has been no feed really grown, so it'll have to break, the feed will have to grow, and then we'll go forward from there.
How good was it to see our Uncle Sam win right-handed for Chris Frisby's had a luckless trip to New Zealand so far. It was a super win last Friday night.
Well, of course, I take that all as part of what you and I have done with suggesting to Chris to get his act into gear and take it forward. But no, very well done, really well done. I sent him a text straight after the race. Chris, well done. This really augurs well, and it'll be interesting with the Inter-Dominion, with the heats. Tony Hurley, he of course drove, replaced Anthony because Anthony's under, well, his wife's about to have a little baby, so he's got his priorities right. He's there with her, so but it's a great time for us in the carnival.
Are we thinking if he wins Inter-Dominion, boy or girl, they're going to call it Samantha or Samuel?
Well, yes, but if you call it Sam, there might be confusion with another owner in the sport that seems to name a lot of his horses Sam as well. So, no, whatever it is, we hope it's a very healthy baby, and we hope that our Uncle Sam goes through this Inter-Dominion like all the rest of the New South Wales horses.
He's not the only one over there, of course.
No, we've our numbers have dwindled a little bit, but so have the numbers. It's interesting that there is only 2 heats of the Inter-Dominion, but bling it on. He had a delayed passage over there. The plane didn't take off because of the severe thunderstorms, but on that same plane were Amanda's and Steve's horses as well. So we're there, we're ready to race, and if we throw in Cruz Bromac, which we're claiming as New South Wales, seeing Peter and Zilla O'Shea are owners in that horse, we'll have a big run. And Tough Monarch, of course, he's drawn well in that first heat of the Trotters.
And already proven over there as well. They're both proven. Our Uncle Sam, Tough Monarch, both winning.
Both winning, and so New South Wales, I think, will be flying the flag high.
We've been talking about this the last couple of weeks. The Red Ochre is coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, and a great field. The nominations closed this morning. Excessive nominations, so there'll be a couple of horses there that mares will miss a run, but a great meeting Sunday. We've moved the meeting slightly back in the afternoon. We looked at the heat prospect, but also because we've got better coverage on Sky Channel if we're in that twilight zone. So yes, the Red Ochre, a great race, $50,000. They've come from all around New South Wales to contest this race, so it is certainly proving a winner already.
Albury race last night, which was Tuesday, great little meeting, just the 6. Helen Scott took through the track for 3 wins.
Yes, she did. There's a little bit of conjecture going on as to why the nominations aren't at Albury as strong as what they may have been in the past. Well, unfortunately, we forget the past too readily. We've always had problems at this time of year to attracting horses. The racing starts to ramp up. We've put extra meetings into the Riverina, so that will affect the horse population as well. But no, the programming was good, and it was great to see Helen take out half the field.
Working towards their New Year's Eve meeting too, which is just a massive night.
It is a massive night. That meeting, it attracts a good number of horses, but it mainly attracts the community. The community go along to see the marvellous job that the Albury Harness Racing Club, Sue and Hank and the rest of the team there do with the fireworks. So it's more about community, but of course it's about fraternity with racing.
And coming up next Tuesday, Bathurst, the HRCC meeting.
Yeah, interesting. It's like we see the government taking their regional cabinet meetings. The HRCC have, under Mark Croato and Danny Dwyer, are moving these meetings around. They're either at Penrith or Bathurst. Gives all the clubs an opportunity to attend, and I encourage the clubs to attend. There's good debate. there's great discussion and there's a lot of ideas swapped at these meetings. So if it's out in Bathurst next Tuesday, every club, I think, should make the effort. If they can, of course, we're in tough times with the drought, they should make it there.
Now, Ray Hunnam has resigned from his position as a board member.
Yeah, from Penrith. Ray, he's been replaced by Jeff Payne. Ray's done a great job since Maxie Lawton's passed on, and he had a couple of issues. People don't sit in these positions all the time, so he's moved on. So, yeah, we've got Jeff Payne there filling in.
And a new president at Bankstown too.
Yes, well, unfortunately, with the passing of Les Bentley, the Constitution said that Dave Rosen had to step up the plate. They've got a few things going on at Bankstown at the moment. Megan Lavender and Andrew Ho are running the whole show there because Dave Rosen's actually overseas. So they're short of personnel, but they've got a couple of important meetings coming up. Some of the members have called for an extraordinary meeting, which will be on next week. And of course, they must have their annual general meeting before the end of the year. So a lot happening at Bankstown, but it was great to see last Friday's night's meeting with 8 races, all full fields and fantastic racing.
That Schweppes Cup's been run since Schweppes has been around.
It certainly has.
John, always good to catch up with you. Hopefully next week we're talking about wins for New South Wales in the Inter-Dominion.
We certainly will be.
Go the Blues.